2 videos in 1 week. Not sure if that's a record for me. I had to set this up slightly differently. Yeah, again, I'm just learning. Didn't realise that I don't have to have my fill light at 45 degrees like I have my main light. Fill light's not quite pointing at me, as I do realise now. But so what? There's so many different variables when you're setting stuff up. I had no idea. I just simply had no idea. Didn't realise how many variables there are to setting your lights up. Supposed to be having our tree taken down today. I'm a bit disappointed really, and it's got put back towards the end of the week. I'm more than a bit annoyed, if I'm honest. It can't be helped, but I seem to remember last time he put the job back a week, and I don't want him to put the job back a week this time because I've arranged to be off work this week. So I've got to do a bit more in garden, and Mrs. and kids and grandson are off to Manchester for the day. Stepson goes back to Thailand next week, but he's not really seen much of anything. He's just been helping out with stuff, and he's not really gone anywhere, which is a bit of a shame. So they'd like to nip across to Manchester, go and see Manchester. It's a nice place to go and visit, actually. Quite like Manchester. There's a lot more there than there is in Sheffield, and certainly more than Chesterfield. It's embarrassing how much more there is compared to Sheffield. You think it's size of Sheffield, but that's another story. I hope this is looking a little bit better. Still, I probably will make another video when I see how this one comes out. The last one, I altered the white balance. I made it manual and couldn't really tell when I was looking at my phone in here. But when I got to editing it, I looked like I'd got sunburn. I was just really red. And it looked awful. So I just adjusted something in DaVinci Resolve, and it's taken the red hue off me a little bit. But I don't like messing about with the colours in DaVinci yet. So just, yeah, again, that's something else that is. There's so much to learn in DaVinci, so much. I'm just keeping it basic for what I need. I should have time-lapsed. I should have done a time-lapse, shouldn't I, yesterday? We've moved all the plant pots from one end of the garden to the other, so it makes it easier for the gardeners today. But seeing as he's not here, it's not making it any easier for him, but it's a job done. That's something else I need to learn about, doing time lapses. Just using this now, the past 2 or 3 videos, I've come to the realisation that this is just purely practice for me. Purely. I know I'm putting it on YouTube and when nobody's looking, fine. I would like to look at what it looks like on YouTube. but I don't want to add views to the count when they're not real, which I've done on previous videos. I'm still getting views on my other two channels, my other two faceless channels. I just look at this now, and I've been getting a bit down and a bit disappointed with it. There's no point. There's no point, because I think the expression is, I'm cutting my teeth. And at the beginning of this, I had in my head roughly about 50 videos. I'd be really good at making videos. Wow, how disillusioned. Not disillusioned, how, I don't think of the words to say, but yeah, our 50 videos is nowhere near enough for me to get good at stuff. People can do it. If people can do it in less, good on you. You know, I don't know, doff me cap to you. But I'm gonna need, 100 videos, possibly. The setup today, I didn't have a look at my clock. Setup today's probably took me half an hour, which is a lot better this time. And I think the next time, it's not gonna take that long. I mean, I even have a light up here that I'm not sure if it'll pick it up. Only a small one, but it's an RGB one that I can put all different colours on. I've just gone to try. I can't match it to the same colours as my filling main light, key light, but it's near enough. And I don't know if it makes a massive difference, but I've put it on. I think it does. It doesn't make a massive difference. I think it does make a bit of a difference. So sorry for sniffing up. There's just so many things to learn, and yeah, it's going to be a long journey. It's going to be. I'm looking forward to doing some more outside filming. I think filming outside, I like that. Talking outside is terrifying. Even in my own garden, I'm just paranoid that neighbours are hearing me. So goodness knows what it would be like when there's people about. But I'm not going to be doing much talking. In fact, when I'm filming, doing work in garden, I'm not going to be doing any talking, really, I don't think. Not that you're going to be able to hear. Especially if it's on time-lapse, because there's no sound on time-lapse anyway. Pardon me. So yeah, this is definitely not going to be a rambling video. It's just another practice video. I've got to see what light looks like. I think sounds okay. And yet again, that's something in DaVinci that you can mess about with. And I've done bits of messing about just on my own, and it's hard to get it to sound any better than it does now. And I know content creators do alter the sound when they're editing. But that's going to come later on. I want to get this lighting done. I think the sound is reasonable. I mean, I've got a decent mic. I don't quite know how hooking up a shotgun mic. I don't even know how I would do that, because right, suppose it would just plug into my phone, wouldn't it? Because I wouldn't have the lead in the phone, so I can have this mic on. Do realise black on black's a terrible idea, but I did think about just taking my top off and wearing my t-shirt, which is blue. Then I forgot to do it. Then I put mic on, and then I've just done it again. It doesn't matter though. It really doesn't matter. Nobody is watching these videos, and it is, yet again, it's practice. That I think. Sorry, I've gone off track again, Anta. I am just looking at these now as though I'm just learning. I weren't before. I will suppose I was just hoping that there'd be enough people out there who would like these videos, and they're not gonna be. There's not gonna be people watching these videos because they're boring. They're rubbish. They're just me saying virtually the same things. But I can get, if I get this lighting right, and I'm happy with this lighting, that's something else I can just tick off the list, isn't it? And not have to worry about. It's gonna take me another 20 videos, I reckon, to try and get lighting as I want. Was it? I mean, I'm looking at myself on camera this morning, and I've aged a lot. I haven't had my water this morning. I've aged a lot over the past few years. I used to always think of myself as reasonably young looking. And I don't feel like that now. I look at the bags underneath my eyes and just look at my saggy face. And my wrinkly forehead. And I look older, and I don't like that. Don't like the fact that I'm looking older. In my mind, I feel young, I suppose. I don't feel young, but I don't feel old. I don't feel as old as I am, I don't think. Yeah, looking at myself today and thinking, cracking Nige, you do look old. And these lights definitely don't help things. Definitely don't help. I'm trying to straighten my forehead out. Oh, God. They don't. That's why that film light should be there. And I don't know. It's something else. Might move it around a little bit. This is the thing. You can just move stuff like inches, and it makes it look different. And I've just got to learn that answer. Even sat here, I keep sitting in different places on here. I was sat in the corner. Now I'm away from corner. Corner's there. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. And just getting that right. I've got the tripod. This is something else. I've got the tripod without the legs splayed out quite as much, so it's higher. But it means it's easier for me to get around. It never dawned on me. Last video I made, I thought the camera angle was just looking up a little bit, and I didn't want that. I wanted it just to be looking down slightly. So I just thought, right, I'll leave. When I pack everything up after the video, I make the legs on the tripod go in a bit, so it's just easier to pop in the corner with both the lights. So today I've not splayed the legs out, I've just set it up as it is, and I'm quite happy with it. It's easier for one. It's just so much easier to get round. I could have it a lot closer than I've got it now, and the angle I think is better for me. There's just so many things. I'm sorry for repeating myself, but I can't believe how many different things you can alter with 1, 2, 3, 4 things. It's unbelievable. And then, in fact, there's more than 4 things because I can change lighting, and then I can change settings on camera. I really like being able to do that now. I've just left the white balance this time on auto, just to see what it looks like. I've still left the ISO down at 400, which I think is fine for in here. Yeah, I'm a bit happier today. I've got to get some things done in garden. I might even make a curry today while everybody's out. It's just me and my mum. I might see if my mum wants to go in garden a bit because it's a nice day. Wind's died down. That's another thing I'm a bit annoyed about, or worried about. It's been really windy, and I'm worried about this lad going up tree and taking it all down. He's not here. I want the garden done. I hate being in hands of other people. Tradesmen, because they invariably let you down, and I hate that. I know you shouldn't say you hate things, but if I don't hate it, I dislike it. And I've got to take his word for it, haven't I, that his van's broke down. But just because he did it to me last time, it makes me wonder. But yeah, that's just how it is. So I'm going to sign off. I think said I weren't going to ramble, and I don't even know what. Probably 10 minutes, just over. So not bad. And I ain't even looked at my notes this time. So I've got loads of notes to do. Didn't write my dream down this morning, and blooming annoyed at. I had a lay-in. I had an extra hour in bed today. His missus is off work all week. Little Un's not very well. He's not very well at all. He's got a blooming, I'm not too sure what's wrong with him. He's got a really chesty cough still. Daughter took him to doctors yesterday, and he's got some different antibiotics. I don't think it's not penicillin this time. But doctor wanted to have a look at his throat, and Eric didn't want the doctor to have a look at his throat, so the doctor didn't look at Eric's throat. So he stayed in bed a little bit longer this morning, and I had an extra hour, which I don't know if I feel better for it, actually. I've been quite tired past few days, so it probably do me good. Yeah, I think I might make a curry in a bit. So you never know, I might make another video later on today. Depends. I've got to edit this one first. So less talking, more haste. See you on the next one.